Ah, fantastic. Why, hello there YouTube and welcome to a Revolting review. I'm Randy Ross and today I am reviewing Interview with the Vampire, Season 1, based on Anne Rice's Vampire Chronicles, and it stars Jacob Anderson, Sam Reid, Eric Bogosian, Bailey Bass, Assad Zeman, Delaney Hayes, Ben Daniels, Joseph Potter, and Jennifer Ebb, whatever that says. So, this follows, the vampire Louie recounts his past and Tumulus and his relationship with the vampire Lestat who turned him, as well as the fallout of his unauthorized publication. So that's like the essential plot. That is based on the books by Anne Rice, and I've only ever seen the 1994 film with Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt and Christian Slater and Kirsten Dunst and Antonio Banderas. But yeah, they adapted this into a TV show, and I've been told for so long to watch this, and I've only just got round to it now, and I believe they're doing the 4th season, which is going to be on Queen of the Damned, but for now we're reviewing Season 1, so yeah, there are about 9 episodes in Season 1. 7 episodes in Season 1, and yeah, I just pretty much binged through them all because they were available on BBC iPlayer. So Season 1 is basically like Part 1, Interview with the Vampire Part 1, where Lestat, Louis tells his story, and yeah, so they make a few changes in this because from the 1994 film, I believe that Louis is around 200 years old, but in this, they changed it to like early 20th century New Orleans, where Louis is turned, and Lestat is still a century or so older. We also see the relationship with Claudia, how they make her a vampire and stuff. She's slightly older, but again, like Kirsten Dunst's portrayal in the film, she still ages in her head and is unable to do so. And yeah, I like the flashbacks we see from like his time in like early 1900s to the 1930s, and also the flashbacks to like what is meant to be the modern time of him telling his story to the journalist guy. In this one, we get him, the journalist, what's his name? Yeah, that's it, the journalist, hang on. Here we go. Yeah, the journalist, Daniel Maloney, who is in his 70s and has Parkinson's disease. So we see him carry on his work, sort of picks it up from there. And also there's a lot of vampiric drama, a lot of blood in this, gore, and gothic horror. And I also like the New Orleans settings. New Orleans seems to be a town that's everyone's partying all the time with brass bands and instruments. So I'm thinking, do they ever sleep down in there in New Orleans? I don't know, I've never been. But yeah, vampires seem to love New Orleans and partying forever from what I've seen in this series. I also like the character of Lestat, played by Sam Reid. He brings his Tom Cruise sort of essence, I think. Well, that's the role he's meant to be playing in it. But also, this film is also, but not film. This series also has some French speaking in there because Lestat is a French vampire, I believe, and yeah, he's a French vampire, and we see the love-hate relationship they both have. Like they're in love, they're lovers, and we do see a lot of that. A lot of homoeroticism, as I can put it. What we didn't see in the 1994 film, but I mainly put that down to probably the AIDS crisis at the time, maybe, or that they just thought the audience of that age just weren't ready for stuff like that. I don't know, but in this, we see all that, the whole love relationship they have and stuff. But I also did enjoy that final scene where we find out that his assistant, Louie's assistant in the present day, is actually his lover and a vampire. And that's how the season ends there. And I've only watched up to that bit. But yeah, I'll definitely watch season 2 next and give you my rundown on that. But Interview with the Vampire, yeah. The first episode was a bit slow, so was the second episode, so it took a while to get going. But I like that they didn't drag this out to like 10 or 13 or, I don't know, maybe 20 episodes a season like they used to back in the day. I'm glad that they kept it into like 6 to 7 episodes and they didn't drag that out, and it was nice to see. And we only got half the story in this season, so obviously season 2 is going to tell more. And season 1 is branded as Interview with the Vampire Part 1. So I'll be checking out Part 2. And like I say, I'll review it and give you my rundown on it. But yeah, I liked what I saw in this series. It's, I love a good vampire gothic story. The whole, blood and lust. And that. I also like the character of Claudia in this, played by Bailey Bass in this season. I believe she gets recast from season 2, so I will have to check that when I see it. But yeah, she's meant to be 14, but is actually quite older in real life. But yeah, does she pass as a 14-year-old? I always thought she looks a bit older, like 16, but yeah. Anyway, Interview with the Vampire Part 1. I did enjoy it. I'm glad I watched it. I don't know why it took me 4 years to get round to it, but I did. So, ratings, I will give this... You know what, I will give this 4 stabs out of 5. 4 stabs out of 5 for Interview with the Vampire Part 1, or Season 1. So there you go, there's my review for that one. Have you seen it? Let me know what you think down below in the comments. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share with your friends, and feel free to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and to hit that notification bell. All of my social media links are linked down below in the description, so you can check all that out. I've been Random Ross, this has been a Revolting review, and until next time, don't have nightmares.